Hello and welcome to a mediocre moment with the Not So Berry Challenge. And I gotta tell you, things are gonna be a little crazy for a moment here because I have to explain what I've done. I kind of thought pretty long and hard about this, trying to decide if it was the choice that I wanted to make. And I decided, as much as I loved the house that Taryn and Lily and Orion were living in, it wasn't where they belonged. I know that the challenge that I'm doing says that they should remain in Strangerville for the rest of Taryn's life. But I decided to do things my way. I don't exactly stick to rules very well. You've probably caught on to that by now. I try to follow the general idea of things. This family is one that is weirdly important to me because I have been playing them for literally years. Orion is the 55th generation of this family. So I have an idea of who they are and how they would be, and they've always been close. They do have points where through the generations there have been some breaks in the family and things that happened, but this last several generations have been very, very close. Artemis actually built these homes because he wanted to live close to his mother in her later years. So it's kind of not a surprise then that Taryn would want to move back home when her father is in his later years. And it was also a great opportunity because the family still owns the home next door, that we could give Lily a place of her own, but still be close to basically the only family she has. And it also was an opportunity for her and Atlas to finally make that big move together. Explaining the situation there, if you haven't read the blog, basically Lily, after spending time with Orion, was really feeling the joy and enjoying that whole auntie thing, and she changed her mind about not wanting kids. Now that is a little bit unfortunate because she is infertile, but as we know, there are multiple ways that you can build a family, and Lily is hoping to do that. Now, whether Atlas is the best choice for that remains to be seen. We have to keep in mind that Atlas hates children. Ironically, and something I may not have mentioned, is that Atlas already has 2 children. I don't know that Lily has actually met them yet, so that's something we may need to work on as well. I don't even know who the mother of those children are. It's something we need to explore going forward. Lily will be someone that we check in on now and then. We'll kind of play her now and then. It's not a main part of the story, so most of that will probably be on the blog, but I do want to keep in touch and keep building her story as well. Lily still deserves to have her story told. She is honestly as much of this family as Taryn is, because she's a literal clone of Taryn. Now, she has obviously formed her own opinions and personality and become her own entirely separate person, and as I said, she deserves for us to explore that. But for now, want to kind of show everything off to you. Just kind of mentioning offhand that Lily's house, very bare bones. I think I might have already said that, but I'll say it again. Lily wants to build her home on her own, so she has basically a kitchen, a bathroom or two, a bed, and like a couch. That's pretty much it. Any money that she has, she will put into her own house. And, Taryn did offer to help. Taryn is obviously in a much better financial position, but Lily was like, no, I got to do this on my own. Atlas and I were going to build our home and hopefully build a family if I can talk him into it. That's their thing. That's their separate story. Okay, over here, I have kind of given everything a minty makeover. I left almost every piece of furniture in place, but changed the swatch on it. I was very fortunate that there was a lot of minty swatches on pretty much everything that I had already placed. So we have basically just, like, we recovered the couch, um, strangely enough, painted the piano, but honestly, this version of it is gorgeous. I love the painting on there. That's awesome. This room I was able to leave exactly how it was because it had already been green. The kitchen, thankfully, there was a minty swatch on this, and I put some new tile on the walls, and just kind of my hardest thing here was this rug, trying to figure out which rug, and honestly, still not happy with it. I have not changed Artemis and Alice's bedroom at all. It is exactly how it was. I still need to get them new rugs since they had that fire, but that is pretty much where it's at. Taryn has moved into Mora's old room, and actually it was Taryn's room before that, but this is Mora's own old furniture. Taryn just decided to sell the house as is. Somebody wanted to buy it with all the furniture included, so that's how she left it. She knew that the furniture was here, and it was one less thing that she had to worry about when she moved. Just, basically she already had everything set to go. Now, the next room is Orion's. Orion is Rose generation, and so now I know, like, a lot of people will think Rose and they might think of a more pink color. I have decided to go red. There is a pink generation in this challenge, so for me it made sense, because there's not any other red generation, to just go ahead and use red for this generation. So his entire theme color, it's all going to be centered around red. Now we also need to keep in mind that Nana Alice has a love for color and patterns. She's an artist. She is an artist who enjoys very maximalist, bright, busy sort of situations. So I'm just preparing you, because this may be a lot for some of you. It is for me. So this is Orion's new bedroom, completely designed and decorated by Nana Alice. She's very proud of it. She loved this wallpaper, and it kind of inspired the whole room. It's a very vibrant color, and probably would be hard to fall asleep to all of these tigers crawling all over the walls, but okay. So honest with you, this is the first time I've used this swatch of this wallpaper, and I figured if there was ever going to be a time that I could use it, this was it. So here we are. Hope you can live with it. We probably will see it just kind of like in bits and pieces, because, as I've said before, we're not going to do a whole bunch of his life on camera in these early years. We're going to get to the point that, really matters for the challenge. If you do want to see more of this kind of stuff, keep in mind the blog is linked in the description of actually every one of my videos, but you can always find it down below, and also a link to when my previous Not So Berry challenge started on the blog, if you kind of want to see how I went through that last time. Alright, so Papa Artie, he's going to go ahead and make something to eat to celebrate everyone getting here, and it looks like Nana Alice is feeling a little tired and just as hungry as everyone else, but we definitely need to change his diaper, so let's see if we can get that done, and then we're gonna have her give him a bath, because he definitely needs one. Oh, I forgot to introduce the member of the family that you have not met before. This is Bilbo. As we've established before, Alice really likes small dogs, and Bilbo is the latest in a long line of them, and hopefully he and Miles get along pretty well. We that's the most we can hope for, I think. Well, how's that for awful timing. Just for the record, he was supposed to have another 7 days to go. Yeah. Uh, although I do have it enabled where we have random aging, so I'm guessing that this is what is unfortunately hitting us. I will say that I'm glad she was here for this. I am hoping we can get her out of bed here once Grim shows up, and plead for just a little bit more time. Okay, hurry up, hurry up. Plead for some more time. Come on. Come on. We just got here. We need to spend some more time. Please. He nodded. Did we do it? I'm still alive? Oh, I am. I guess you saved me, huh? Thank you so much. Seriously. Yikes. That was close. I owe you big time. He's been brought back to life. Thank you. Yes. Now, hopefully it's not one of those situations where we only get one extra day, but elderly demise. I think that's kind of funny. I don't know. Oh, were you just... I don't think I've ever seen that. It looked like she was dancing with him. That was kind of cute. Oh, what's wrong? I'm sure it's because you just witnessed someone dying, but... Okay, well... Get up, though. Bilbo looks afraid of something. Could it be the creepy guy in the black suit? Possibly. I love how nobody really cares. They're just going about their everyday. Not like he just literally came back to life or anything. Oh, he's in rough shape, though. Okay. And they got retirement pay. I mean, it's a good thing he came back to life in time to get his retirement pay. Oh, poor Taryn. She only has 3 hours until work starts, and she needs sleep badly. Amazingly, she's actually doing pretty well. I think she'll have enough sleep to manage all right. She's got about 15 minutes left here. Not sure why Orion is so upset. That's going to be a problem for Nana and Papa, because we're heading off to work with Taryn. Alright, so some things to mention that have been happening with coworkers. Things with Gadget have reached the point where they are not great. You know, it's the only coworker she does not get along with. I really don't understand with all of the completely crazy things she does to her coworkers. We are going to go ahead and mind control Dawn here. Oh, wait. We can only freeze ray, or let's try that again. Alright, we're gonna mind control him to eat. Maybe he has not been eating well, and she just wants to make sure that he's, you know, getting his proper nutrients. And then we're gonna go ahead and pop up here to the roof, and it says to attempt alien contact. So let's go ahead and, oh wait, that's the wrong thing. We need to go to the electroflux thingy bobber and attempt alien contact. Now we have actually made alien contact, so not exactly sure why we need to attempt it. Alright, so we're just boosting our chances. This will bring the aliens around. Maybe they'll even abduct us. You know, that is one thing that I've been rather surprised with. I have not been... Well, Taryn has not been abducted yet. Usually when you're messing around with aliens, the chances of you getting abducted go up astronomically. And nothing. In days and days and days and days, nothing. Oh, wait. We got an alien. Hello, Hillary. Nice to meet you. Let's see. We're gonna cheerfully introduce ourselves to you. I'm actually surprised we don't know you. You look very familiar. Like one of the aliens we'd already... Why are you talking about pickles? Yeah, we don't speak the same language, so I apologize. I will work on my Sixamish... I I really, yeah, have no idea how to pronounce that. We're gonna just, let's see, brag about our baby and brag about possessions, because that is exactly the kind of person she would be. You know, she's very much, and now I can't find it. That's very much the kind of thing she's going to do. It's just boast about everything having to do with herself and not really care much about what other people have to say about themselves. You know, I think it's just who she is. She's overly confident. And then we're going to go ahead and transform some of our coworkers, I was going to say friends, and start working on that mind controlling. Let's get everyone just cleaning. Apparently, Don just does not want to eat. He's trying to keep that figure, you know? He's a little obsessed with what is going on with the weird things going around your head? Okay, mind control to sleep. I was doing the wrong thing. It actually specifically tells me what to do. I just read up to mind control and stopped. Alright. Yeah. Alright, let's see. Let's watch like your eyes and stuff. Did anything actually change? Okay, well, you're... Okay. I wish that the transform thing was a little more obvious or something. It seems... Where are you going, dude? You... Oh, okay. I didn't realize he was going to go find it. See, this is what I expected. Don is like, nah, forget this. I'm going to go find something comfortable to pass out on. Okay. Can we... Okay. Well, you need repaired. We can't ever call for repair. It never works. So I'm going to repair Gadget and then put Gadget to sleep. It would be a scary power to have with your coworkers, being able to just knock them all out so that you can do whatever the heck you want during the workday. Be extra interesting, I guess, if they had no idea that you were doing it. Also, one thing I noticed, I cannot transform Gadget. I mean, it's understandable because it seems to change things like hair color and stuff. But yeah, I find that interesting. I'm just queuing up some mean interactions and mischief interactions because we do still need to make Gadget our third enemy. We have 2 of them. Wow, we only have 3 hours left and we are struggling to even get to the first thing here today. Nothing seems to want to actually complete. Alright, there we go. We got that one. And so then we can cancel that one. And then we're going to transform you. And then mind control you to sit. We made you stand up to make you sit. That makes sense. They really like to use the mind control one a lot. I have done so much mind controlling when I send her to work. And one of the main reasons I keep going to work is, first of all, I kind of enjoy doing that. It feels more, I guess, realistic. Yeah, not that anything about this is realistic, but but I like that we can kind of determine how much we will make by taking her to work. Alright, I don't seem to have the deep conversation option, despite the fact that we are friends with him. We can have a science baby with him, but we can't have a deep conversation. Wouldn't want that. And we can't mind control him to sit because he's already sitting. Oh, now we can do it. That makes sense. Alright, so nearly the end of our day, and we've only just managed to complete the first part. At least we should get about 3,000 something. It seems to be about our average for doing the first part. and we're going to go ahead and just kind of work on building our logic skill until the end of the workday. And to point that out, we actually have level 8 of logic now and level 9 of mischief. So just a little, well, less than 1 point to go on each. Taryn has become recognized as a rising star. She's earned 2 more fame points. We have not even used those. Probably should see if any of those would be useful to us. Let's see. Corporate partnership. Yeah, not really worried about that. Networking might be a positive, not necessarily wanting to be noticeable, but being able to network. Sure, we could have a PR agency. Why not? I guess we could do noticeable. I'd rather that than worry about corporate sponsorships. Actually, I'm going to do with the Celebu serum. That one, to me, feels like it fits the fact she's a scientist. Like, companies are sending her serums to test, and, you know, it makes more sense to me. Kinda. It's a stretch. Well, so much for that extra time. I don't know if we can plead again. Maybe we can try Alice pleading this time. I'm gonna need you to run over here. Well, run as fast as you can. I just can't win with the... Artemis is determined to pass on. He's done. He's like, I have lived, well, apparently as long as he's going to live. For comparison, Alice has lived 230 days at this point. She was only a little bit younger than him. So, yeah. Where's Grim? We can't plead with Grim. Alright, so I just wanted to have... She does this every day when she gets home from work. No matter what her needs are, the first thing she always does is go to give her son a kiss and a bit of a hug. She's going to have to do... or a bit of a cuddle. She's going to have to do a cold shower because we're having... no, okay, wait. Can we... It's too late. Dang it, it's too late. It's bugging me more than it should. We've been with Artie for quite a long time, and I had really, really hoped that he would have more time with Orion. He definitely really cared about his grandson. He was constantly visiting and constantly just immediately going to Orion's room and basically ignoring Taryn and all of that. It was, I don't know, it was kind of funny and cute. I really feel like Taryn is not as upset as she should be. I think perhaps maybe she's kind of bottling it up right now. We definitely want to keep an eye on her. Oh, there's a problem over in Lily's, so we're gonna have to visit over there and see if we can help her out. Oh, Orion spoke his first word. Alright, so as you can see, really, oh, of course, now is the time when we get our first abduction. The timing of all of it is just a lot. Well, apparently, while we were up there, we managed to take care of the water leak because we got a great job for taking care of the annoying water leak. I guess that was the trade-off for getting abducted. Alright, so as I was saying, our chance to look at the home of Lily and Atlas, very bare, very basic, still missing some wallpapers and that sort of thing. For some reason, it keeps considering these side doors the front doors, and as many times as I change it, it still switches it back. It's been a problem since I started playing this as 2 separate lots. When I first built this house, it was before, or these houses. It was before the for rent pack, kind of in preparation for it. So I didn't know that that would be a problem. Anyway, so yeah, 3 bedrooms, just it's basically identical to the house next door, but mirror image. And eventually we'll kind of check in with Lily and Atlas and kind of help them build this house up a bit. But we're gonna go home and wallow in pity, self-pity, I guess. Alright, apparently she's not happy with the leftovers, so we're gonna have her clean out the fridge because there's some yucky stuff in there, and go ahead and cook something, and I think basically get prepared for the next day of work. Everyone is, you know, as fine as they can be under the circumstances. It has been an interesting day, a little unexpected. I really thought that we had more time with him. As I said, when I was looking at MC Command Center, it said that he had 7 days remaining. So we should have had plenty more time with him yet. And I mean, I guess we gained an extra day over what we were being given there. But yeah, you know, she actually was excited about being abducted. Seeing all that amazing alien technology truly boggles the mind, even when it's being used on you. You know, as long as you were happy with it. Alright, so probably will end up a bit of a short episode, but I wanted to check in, show you where we were at with everything, and kind of officially kick off Rose Generation. And I will be working on these last few things. We're so close. This may actually end up completed off camera, but just wanted to show you, you know, we are very close. It shouldn't take much. I've even sent her 2 university classes to try to get this last bit of mischief skill. We're struggling with it more than I counted on. And so I've been taking every opportunity I can. So if I happen to finish it when it's off camera, we're going to have to be okay with that. It's not normally what I like to do. I prefer to complete the milestones and stuff on camera, but yeah, I don't know why we're struggling so much with mischief. I've never had this much trouble completing mischief before, so it's really weird for me. But that is the goal. We're working on making Gadget hate us. We do have 2 other enemies already. The sisters, Amy and Molly, or sisters or mom and daughter or something like that. Anyway, we're so close. We're so close to completing Mint that I suspect it will actually happen between episodes. And my goal is to check back in, hopefully when Orion is a child, unless there happens to be something major that happens. But if you want to see what happens before the next episode, just a reminder, the link to the blog is always in the description of every one of my videos. But as a bonus, in the Not So Berry videos, you will also find the link to when I first did Not So Berry with this family, about 20 generations or so ago, I want to say. And it was a bit of a different playthrough because that was the traditional rules. This time we're doing the Not So Berry redo or redux version, and it's actually been interesting seeing the difference between them and how I can change things up for this round. So thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider taking a moment to paw the like button and subscribe for more mediocre content like this. And I just wanted to let you know, just in case anyone hasn't let you know yet today, that you are perfect just the way you are.
I saw that you were perfect, and so I loved you. But now I realize it was all just smoke and mirrors. I was blinded by the lights, caught up in a fantasy. I saw that you were perfect, but you're not what you seem.